Can we get the U14 National League boys to stand up, please, and come on stage? Let's keep it on school. You know, I want to say a lot of stuff about every individual, but I'm only going to pick one or two, and it's someone who's been very good this year. And although I'm still struggling for him to come out his shell a bit because he's very shy, he had to guard a 6'8" player in the under 14s league, and I was scared of him. I was like, what? And he only scored 22 points on Jamie. And 22 points might seem a lot, but when you're 6'8" and you're playing on the 14s, that's nothing really. And Jamie actually scored 18 points on him as well. If you don't know what 6'8" is, I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4", so Jamie, right? Yeah. And another player quickly is someone who improved a lot since February, I'm going to say. He was always the player that always gets the teams involved. You know, sometimes he would pass on his shot to get an assist and get someone else to score. But since February, the improvement in 3 months is actually insane. And I actually told him, I said, wow, you're actually really, really fast now. Because he wasn't the slowest player in the team, but when he had the ball, he wasn't the quickest. But since February, March, and April, his speed now is actually insane. I said, what's going on? Are you doing stuff on the side? And he said, Coach, like I'm practicing every week by myself at the park and everything like that. And I said, you know what? It shows, and that's going to go to Kieran. So we're going to put. However, my most improved player is going to go to someone who's got probably the best vision in the team. He creates plays. He does no-look passes. If you don't know what no-look passes is, basically when you don't look at the player and you pass him the ball. All right, so yeah. And he also became more aggressive towards the hoop from January. He would be the guy that would just take the ball up on the forecourt and pass the ball straight to the wing, and suddenly he wouldn't get the ball and not really getting involved more as I wanted. But from January, February, some of the few games, he actually carried his team, and sometimes he was scoring N1 out of nowhere, and I'm just like, wow, like that was nice. And so my most improved player is gonna go to Brandon.
Time to get the last one straight. Brothers always screaming about keeping it real. Don't get no realer than the mic with your boy on the wheels. True that, y'all can run, but you can't escape. Be like a man with a super S on the escape. Our supremacy based on chemistry. No need for sesame or Hennessy. Top dogs from the hood, popping back to the hood.
All right, next one is the MVP. And the first thing, well, the two things I would say straight away is this kid is coachable. You know, you tell him to do something and he will do it. His desire to get better is actually insane. He was trying to do basketball too much, I would say, and he was trying to play for other teams, and he would do the RPC. If you don't know what the RPC is, it's the under 15. It's the best players in the Southeast for the under 15s, and it's to get those players ready to potentially play for England one day. And although he put a lot of pressure on himself for the team, you know, we lost a lot of games by 1 point. I think we lost 4 games by 1 point in the last 10 seconds. And I would go home and cry, I'm not even gonna lie. I was like, oh my God, 1 point again. And I think 2 games by 2 points. And if we just won, probably say 3 or 4, 5 of the games, we would come top 5 easily. And he put a lot of those games on him. And I said that even though you're the captain, you can't put the whole team on you like that. But that just shows that he's so switched on, he's so focused on trying to get better, and not just himself, but the team as well. And some games, again, he would carry his team. I think he was a great leader. So the MVP is going to go to Oscar.
Brothers always screaming about keeping it real. Don't get no realer than the mic with your boy on the wheels. True that. Y'all can run, but you can't escape. Be like a hand with a super S on the escape.
If you didn't know, I believe that's his second year again MVP. I like to switch it up, you know. I don't want the same player to kind of get the same award, but to be honest, I couldn't. For me, it was obvious that he was still the MVP this year, and he deserved it. So great job.